Lawmakers finally have their budget proposal in place after 2 days of voting. Now they're trying to hash things out with the governor. NBC Connecticut political reporter Mike Savino joins us live from the Capitol. Mike, how likely is this?
Well, Amber, Governor Ned Lamont told me today that the sides aren't far off in terms of a dollar amount, but there's a sticking point because the Democratic lawmakers' proposal goes above the spending cap. Those Democrats, though, they say the governor was able to get under that limit because he ignored some critical funding.
Our budget is a real budget for real families.
Democratic lawmakers say their budget proposal meets Connecticut's needs. They approved a 2-year, $55.7 billion plan this week, setting up 6 weeks of negotiations with Democratic Governor Ned Lamont. He says the plans are close, but the legislative plan crosses a key threshold.
Obviously, I'm a little stricter about the spending cap than people on both sides of the aisle, but we'll be able to get there.
The Appropriations Committee approved a plan that is $215 million above a cap that limits spending growth to inflation. But lawmakers say Lamont's budget misses needed money for local ambulance services and falls short on special education and support for nonprofits. Now they'll have 6 weeks to hash out an agreement. Democrats do have the votes to override a Lamont veto if everyone's on board. They likely won't get help from Republicans who oppose exceeding that spending cap.
We've seen what happens in the state of Connecticut when spending gets out of control, and I encourage everybody to go back and look at the spending increases we've had in the last 6 years.
The legislative proposal was finalized last night when the Finance Committee approved the tax side of the plan. It includes putting $700 million from a surplus in this year's budget into a special account in case federal cuts happen. Lamont says he doesn't like the way it's proposed, but he does want the state to build up the rainy day fund.
It's there for in case of a recession. Now it's there in case of a recession or, significant cutbacks from the feds.
So obviously we'll have to see if the two sides can come to a meeting of the minds on funding. But Governor Ned Lamont says he also has some issues with that tax side. I'll have those details coming up at 5:30. For now, live from the Capitol, Mike Savino, NBC Connecticut News.
Mike, thank you.